So
yeah.
he's what these others want to be. The little tiny cockroaches want to be the big fat Alex Jones cockroach. They want that spot. They hope to be that.
That's what Paul wants to be because
Yeah,
he does the
exactly.
same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
he does the same thing. He wants
And
to
his
yell.
fans love it. They love it. They don't just see it as a show or him as a scammer. He's like a carnival barker that's barking out and trying to get people to play these games and throw the ball, and the pins are almost impossible to knock over with the light little ball that they give you, and it just bounces off. If even if you hit the pin straight on or whatever to win the prize, it's nearly impossible. That's what he is. He's a scammer. And they can't see that even when it's pointed out to them. They can't see it on their own when nobody points it out. But even when a channel like mine comes around and analyzes and plays his show and shows so that tries to help people see through it, even with somebody holding their hand, guiding them, trying to get them to see it and showing what he's doing, they still can't see it. So even with help, they can't see through it. They're not bright enough to see through it on their own, nor are they with help. So you tell me what they are. I'd call them lost causes until they really get burned to the
Yeah,
point where they've been burned maybe so badly by him, personally burned. Then maybe they'll say, wait a second, this guy's really hurting me and scamming me and taking me for granted. And they'll think to themselves, I've given this guy thousands of dollars for the past 5, 6, 7 years, whatever it's been. Maybe they'll wake up saying, he really doesn't give a fuck about me. I've been played like a fool.
yeah,
That's what it'll take with some of them, because they don't want to listen and look at the truth when he's exposed. They don't want to look at that. That doesn't matter to them. The
of
fangirls
course.
and fanboys over there, like
Yeah,
Jeeps
of
has her
course.
tongue so far up his ass, her tongue is probably brown every day.
Jeep's never been on a panel ever, so I don't like to go on panel. Jeeps, you've been with Paul for like 2 years or whatever. Never went on panel one time, so that shows that you're a coward.
Yeah, and she basically begs. She calls other people cowards and bootlickers. She's a Polly ass licker. She's never been on here on a panel. I've never seen her anywhere else. Never heard her voice. Never seen her face. But
Me
she
either.
begged me. She got banned months ago and begged me to come back and asked if I would please unban her and can you unban me? I want to come back on your channel. She got a second chance here. And then she was here for a couple months or something, and then as soon as I started talking about Paulie, I'd never been to his channel, but I was transparent as soon as I went there. Okay, I see what this guy's doing. Nobody had to go, psst, Steven, Paulie, that guy's a scammer. Nobody had to whisper in my ear and tell me. This is what I like. This is the thing. I don't need somebody to do that. I can see it on my own. And I'm trying to point this out to people, but they can't see it with help, most of them, because he has thousands
Well,
watching.
Steven, why is that? I know you have intuition, right? You're not other like all these dummies, right? Because I can see it right away, and you can see it right away. Why don't these people see it right away? And I'll give you an example real quick before you answer. Remember when I went on Jack's the other day when Paul was there, and I was confronting him when you were there and Tommy, and he kicked me and whatever. I said you lied about the picture of the crow, and then kick Tommy out and fucking switch word. I did word salad. No, I didn't say that about Steven, about him being a Christian, whatever. And then at the end, he said, "Oh, okay, I didn't lie, but I didn't say what was on mine, whatever." Do people understand? Paul always says that he's the truthful guy. He knows everything. He's so bright. He knows what he's doing. He did it on purpose that day to bash King Stephen because he's threatened by King Stephen. It's that fucking simple. That's
Yeah.
simple.
Well, that's over Jeeps'